Let's run a simulation. You meet a woman. She is stunned by you. She's gorgeous. She's vibrant. She's everything you want. So you do exactly what society, your mother, and Hollywood movies told you to do. You put her on a pedestal. You text her back instantly. You clear your schedule for her. You treat her like a prize. And then, like clockwork, you watch the light go out of her eyes. The texts get shorter. The I'm busy excuses start piling up. Eventually, you find out she is obsessing over a guy who barely acknowledges her existence, a guy who treats her like she is nothing. You call him an asshole. She calls him complicated, but biologically. She calls him high value. If you want to stop losing women to men who care less than you do, you need to understand the dark code running in the female operating system. What I am about to share with you is not polite, it is not politically correct, but it is the biological reality of attraction. Here is the uncomfortable truth that 97% of men refuse to accept. Women do not fall in love with men who make them feel safe. They fall in love with men who make them feel anxious. Now, hold on, I'm not talking about abuse, I'm talking about uncertainty. When you treat a woman like a celebrity, you are signaling to her ancient reptilian brain that you are a fan. Fans are not sexual prospects. Fans are providers of free attention. In the evolutionary hierarchy, a man who offers immediate, unconditional devotion is signaling low survival value. You are communicating that you have no other options, no mission, and that your resources are cheap. She might logically say she wants a nice guy, but her nervous system is designed to filter out men who are easily conquered. If she figures you out in the first week, the game is over. She has solved the puzzle. There is no dopamine left in the interaction. Let's get clinical. Why does she get addicted to the man who acts like she's nothing? It comes down to a psychological mechanism called intermittent reinforcement. Think of a slot machine. If you pulled the lever and won every single time, you would get bored within 5 minutes. The certainty kills the thrill. But if you pull the lever and you might win or you might lose, your brain floods with dopamine. You become addicted to the possibility of the reward, not the reward itself. When a man is unpredictable, when he doesn't text back immediately, when he prioritizes his mission over her feelings, when he is willing to walk away, he becomes that slot machine. He creates a spike of cortisol anxiety followed by a spike of dopamine relief when he finally gives her attention. This chemical cocktail is what we call passion. When you act like she is the center of your universe, you are providing a steady, boring drip of validation. You are free emotional labor. But the man who acts like she is nothing, or rather just a part of his life, not the whole of it, he creates a scarcity of validation. And in economics, what is scarce is valuable. For the biological imperative, hypergamy and reaching up, we need to discuss hypergamy. Evolutionarily, women are hardwired to seek a mate who is higher status, stronger, or more competent than themselves. She needs to feel like she is reaching upward to be with you. If you are constantly bending down to serve her, begging for her approval and asking, "Is this okay?" you place yourself beneath her. You trigger her ick response. Her subconscious mind thinks, if this man is submitting to me, he cannot protect me from the world. He is weak. The man who acts like she's nothing isn't being cruel. He is demonstrating outcome independence. He is signaling that his life is amazing with or without her. This suggests he has high sexual market values MVM. It suggests he has options. The woman's anxiety, does he like me? Why isn't he chasing me? Is actually her subconscious verifying your status. If she has to work for your attention, she values it. If you give it for free, she discards it. So how do you apply this without becoming a toxic manipulator? You need to recognize the signals and shift your behavior. You must learn to deliver passive dominance. Here is what that looks like in practice. The communication gap. When she texts you, you don't drop everything. You finish your work. You finish your workout. You reply when you are free. You are not playing games. You are actually busy being a high-value man. The validation withdrawal. Stop complimenting her on things she didn't earn. Don't praise her beauty constantly. She got that from her parents. Praise her actions, her loyalty, her effort. Make her earn the good boy or good girl from you. The willingness to walk, this is the nuclear option. The moment she disrespects you or tests your boundaries, you withdraw attention completely. No fighting, no arguing, just silence. You show her that your presence is a privilege, not a right. When you do this, you will see a